So just a real quick kind of mini review actually on these Box and Burn Glenn Holmes punching boxing mitts, pads. We call them pads in the UK, and in the US they call them mitts. I've sort of started using the word mitts a little bit more as well. And I saw somebody the other day actually, I'm sure it was on Glenn Holmes' own website or on his social media, and it said they're like holding some clouds in your hands. And do you know what that is? They make this kind of really satisfying squeaking noise when you put sort of mushing noise when you put your hands in. I've been holding pads for the last 3 years, and I've got a repetitive injury on my left wrist. And there became a point when actually I couldn't hold pads anymore. I just had to stop holding pads for a while because the injury was really hindering me. These boxing pads now, touch wood, it's to do with, for me personally, it's to do with the profile of the glove. If you look at the angle that the wrist protector comes out, what it does, I'll put it on, put the right hand one on. It's hard to tell really, but what it does, the angle here, as the boxer hits the pad, this is my take on it anyway, and this is how it works for me. As the boxer hits the pad, what happens is it distributes the impact from your wrist down to your forearm. I remember the first week that I started using these. By the end of the first week, my forearms ached like crazy. They didn't hurt, they just ached like I've been really working my arms out, which is an amazing thing. So going back to my left wrist, which is the problem wrist, again, so you got that profile. What it does now is it takes the emphasis away from my wrist and pushes it down through my forearm. So actually the impact now doesn't affect my wrist, like hardly at all. Every now and then I might tape it up, put some Kinesiology tape on. I tend to do that more as a precaution rather than a necessity or a need. Just there as a bit of added protection for myself. But they are like clouds, honestly, like putting them on. And when they hold the mitts, the shape of them, the design, the boxer's glove, as you can see the angle, the boxer's glove just sits in that recess in there, the target area. It just sits in there spot on perfectly. They've got a real hardness to them as well. The sound, it sounds like someone hitting a piece of wood. And I see it in my boxer's eyes, my client's eyes. When they hit the pads, that sound is so rewarding. One of my friends that I train with, who's also one of my clients, I actually get her to wear these pads for me when I'm boxing. So she's holding these pads because the sound is so satisfying. They're really lovely design as well. They've got this kind of design going on. Appreciate you might not be able to pick it up so much from the camera there. Designed by Glenn Holmes, Box and Burn Academy. They are just amazing pads. So for anyone that's looking for a really good set of boxing pads, boxing mitts that are going to give you a lot of life in them, they are not cheap. I believe with shipping, taxes, etc., they worked out about £160 US, Great British pound, worth every single penny. I've probably spent £160 on 3 or 4 other 5 sets maybe of other pads throughout the last 3 years. If I'd have just bought these 3 years ago, my wrist probably wouldn't have been so damaged, and hopefully they'll still be going. So anyway, quick review. Glenn Holmes, Box and Burn Academy. Amazing pads, my friend. Keep up the good work. Loving what you guys do. And yeah, just a quick review on these pads. I hope it helps. If you want to go over there, check out Box and Burn Academy. They're obviously on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and obviously they're their own the website. Cheers.